Huzzah, here we go. Happy Tuesday, Sonic.
Happy Tuesday, Rouge. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I heard your Tuesday stream last week exploded.
Yeah, we were trying everything we could, and somehow we turned into horrible monsters, and it was terrifying.
Oh, wonderful.
The worst thing that's ever happened while we're trying to set up.
Well, I'm glad I had nothing to do with that. I've picked a game today that's extremely unlikely to blow up on us, but honestly, with this sort of thing, I have no clue if it's gonna ask us something cursed out of nowhere, so, guys, if it asks us something freaking weird, it's not my fault. We're all mature here. Hi, everyone!
Just handle it gracefully.
Yes. Hi, everybody. This is Rouge the Bat. I'm joined by Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm hosting the Tuesday stream this time so it doesn't blow up in his face again.
Yeah, I'd rather not have that again. My craft just did not want to work.
Yes, and Minty Tails. Tails is trying to fix his equipment, and so I'm running the show today on my equipment instead. Alright, and everyone says hi. Hi, everybody! Good Tuesday, good Tuesday.
Good to see you guys again.
Alright, so today, me and Sonic are gonna play Would You Rather. It's a game where it asks you a question, and you have to pick which one of those things you would rather have happen to you. And this one can be fun for you guys to play in the chat too, because everybody can decide what they would prefer. There are only two options. Real quick, Blue in the chat says, I can't believe I caught a stream! Well, hi, welcome! I'm glad you caught up.
Nice to see you here.
Alright, and Titan Slayer said, I've played this game before, it's pretty good. Well, I hope we get some interesting questions. And hi Dust, welcome. Alright, Sonic, are you ready for the first one?
Bet, ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, I'm going to make it go to a different one because I saw this one already. Okay, this is a new question, and now I have not seen it, and I'm gonna move my little logo, well, my gigantic logo. Oh my goodness. Alright, so, moving this down here, that's much nicer. Okay, Sonic, would you rather control time or control the weather?
I really think about it. I've kind of already messed with time control, so kind of familiar with that. Controlling the weather, no experience, so I think I'd have to control the weather.
Alright, I think, you know what, I guess I would manipulate time in small ways. I mean, if I could freeze time for just like a second to give myself something to think, or like a moment to think, it would be amazing the dumb stuff I would not say.
I thought you were going to use it for something like, you know, thievery, but that
well,
works too.
If I stopped time, I assume I also stop. So, unless, like, if I can move around with time stopped, I'd be a supervillain. Don't give me ideas, man.
I would assume you could, but okay, good to see you're putting limitations on your power.
Yes, you know what? It's good to have the challenge, but heck, man, if I can just run amok, I can just stop time and all the treasure would be in my basement in the snap of your fingers.
My gosh, this is why we gotta keep the Chaos Emeralds away from you. If you learn Chaos Control, you're gonna be too powerful.
I would be too strong. That's why they didn't give me a super form in Sonic 2! And hi, Cutie Cat, welcome to the chat!
Welcome! Good to see you!
And I just had an idea in case it does say something a little odd, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I'm not that worried about it, but I'm gonna have a giant logo here, like that.
Smart.
And then if it says something like just beyond weird, I'll be like, nope.
You can keep it hidden.
All right.
Good thinking.
Real quick though, this time we're gonna pick mine. On the next one, we'll click on yours. So I chose control time, and what did other people say? Oh, most people are on my side, my man.
Most people would want to,
God. There's not enough time actually for me to put the logo up, so yeah, guys, I tried my best. If it says something freaking weird, not my fault. Next one is Sonic. We're picking yours this time. Would you save your dad from falling off a cliff or save your mom from falling off a cliff?
Why do I gotta pick one or the other? Can't I go for both?
My parents can fly, so,
Oh, you're so lucky. I'm so glad for your parents. Meanwhile, am I gonna be fast enough to catch both of them?
It's the old Spider-Man
There's only one way to find out. I guess I'll choose this based on the first one I would go to. And the first one I think I would go to is my mom.
Gotta go save my mommy.
Must save mother.
Right. You know,
yeah, that would probably be the first one I'll go to out of both my parents.
Tough question, but reasonable enough. If for some reason neither of my parents could fly at that time, like they were knocked out or something, I guess I'd do the same thing. I mean, women and children first.
Sorry, Dad. I'm sure you can manage.
I love how most of the group in the chat is like, what do you mean? I can't pick. Or like, I guess I gotta pick my mom. And then a few people are like, I pushed my dad off the cliff.
I pushed my dad off the cliff?
I've seen a few comments like that. I won't call you out in public. I'll let you be anonymous. But there was more than one who said that.
Some of you guys are just craving violence out here.
The question has forced
Maybe
our
they're
hand.
already villains.
Ooh, and thank you, Minty Tails, for the 199 Nux Bucks. They asked, would you rather kiss your arch nemesis or kill your best friend? I'd kiss my nemesis. Who the heck care? They'd think they were lucky. What am I gonna kill my friend for? I love my friends.
Oh, man, that means I gotta kiss Eggman. No, I don't want to kiss Eggman.
Oh, hey, you know what? Knuckles can count as my arch nemesis, so guess what?
His gross little mustache and everything. Oh, I bet it's greasy. It's gross.
Hi, Sparky Raptor.
That's the worst question you could have asked. Oh, welcome. Call him out.
Oh my god. Hang on a second.
Stop the villains in the making.
Hang on a second.
What are you working on here?
I
could kiss Metal Sonic.
Oh, the cold embrace of his lipless face. Anyway,
I feel like the moment
I
I do that, he's gonna stab me with his nose.
Oh my god, yeah, right in the eye. Okay, next one is, would you rather be unable to speak at all, or you have to say every thought that comes into your mind out loud?
That's, one extreme or the other.
And I guess that's what makes this game, the extremes. This time
I think I have to say everything that comes into my mind out loud.
You psychopath.
I got nothing to hide. I'll be fine.
You would be so insufferable. Just like words constantly.
It's like, I gotta hold myself back sometimes, but with this, I would not be able to hold myself back.
Oh my god.
Not even
your
once.
Your mouth would be running as fast as your feet. I'd pick the other one. I would rather be unable to speak at all. Because talking constantly would be horrible for like all of my jobs. And I could learn sign language.
Yeah, just imagine you get caught, you're interrogated.
Yep, time to just
Who set you up? Who hired you?
You know what? I would need to train myself to talk like nonsense in that case, but I'd rather be unable to speak at all because then like I could learn sign language and I would be great at it.
What if it specifies just speaking periods? Like sign language is still speaking, right? I think that also doesn't count.
I could learn Morse code with my blinking. Do you mean like completely unable to communicate at all? I have no idea how we would enforce that because like...
You could write, probably. Speaking, I don't know. Speaking is typically out loud, but sign language is technically a type of speaking, right?
Body language! Ha!
All right, fine. You're right.
All right, we pick mine this time. Yeah, most people
everybody wants to go for that one.
That one was sort of like in the middle. And Hendrick Motorsports, thank you for the 5, we're gonna call these Rouge Rubies, okay? Rouge Rubies, they said, Sonic and Rouge, would you rather race in NASCAR or Formula 1? You know what, I don't know the
Formula
difference.
1.
I'd pick NASCAR because it's the
think
one I heard of. I mean, I've heard of both.
NASCAR,
Like, what's the difference?
they're both pretty fast. F1 is way faster.
Oh, so it's a speed difference. I had no idea. I thought it was like a location thing.
Cars. Yeah.
You know, like Sam Speed's like a
F1
Formula 1 race car guy, isn't he? Hey, I'm Sam Speed.
I guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was basically a type of Formula 1. It's basically just like a go-kart, but with nitro.
Wow.
It doesn't actually have nitro, but that's the idea right there. It's like a juiced up go-kart.
I just now caught everybody.
It's not exactly a car.
I just now saw everyone responding to your choice about running your mouth all the time. QDT Cat said, Sonic, you already say everything on your mind. Kaiju King said, don't you do that anyway,
see?
Sonic? And Mild Shark's like,
That's
Sonic,
why I
you already
picked it.
run
I'm
your
safe.
mouth enough. Yeah, Sonic's changing almost nothing. Just imagine if you started talking
In a lot
in
of these
your sleep.
answers,
None of us would let you spend the
Oh
night
my
anymore.
gosh. Sleep talking, that would be awful.
Oh
I already
my
know what I'm gonna
gosh.
pick for this one I see right here. Like, it's not even a question.
Go ahead and read it for us then, Sonic.
Would you rather move to a new city or town every week, or never be able to leave the city or town you were born in?
Dear Lord, the first move. I'll move constantly. Like, even if I loved the place I was born in, I wouldn't want to be stuck there and never able to go anywhere.
That's
I'm an
pretty much how he
adventurer.
lived to begin with, the one on the left.
Yeah.
Basically always on the move.
Yeah, we're on agreement over here. Hey, Silver. Silver the Hedgehog says, oh boy, would you rather? Hi, Sonic and Rouge. Hi. Let's get moving.
Hey!
Oddly enough, that is 50-50. I guess it depends on if, like, everything you, like, love and know is in your hometown, then it's different. But you and I have always been, like, you know, world traveling type of people.
Yeah, it's too boring just staying in one place all the time. I love seeing the sights, but you can only see the same one so many times. An adventure's not gonna come to you. You gotta go out and get it yourself.
It's true. Okay, next one. Would you rather have whatever you say become real, or whatever you think become real? What unhinged maniac would pick the second one? You can't always control
Yeah,
your
the moment.
thoughts.
The moment you think something is happening, you have what? They're called intrusive thoughts, things you wouldn't really go for, but your brain is like, but what if though?
Yeah, you
And the
could,
moment
like-
that happens, it becomes real.
Yeah, what if...
You know,
Like,
like when
you
you
can think
look
about
over
stuff-
the edge and your brain
Yeah.
is like, jump.
Or,
It's like,
is fire
that
really
becomes
hot?
real.
Yeah, I mean, like, what if you're just, like, minding your own business and you just happen to think about, like, a giant centipede or something? Like, at least with the
Oh,
first
no.
one, you have to make a conscious decision to summon this weird thing. You just have to not... I mean, yeah, I'd say probably the first one.
Yeah. Oh
the
my
chat's
gosh,
like,
it
"Oh
probably
God, the
works for
intrusive
dreams
thoughts."
too. Imagine if you have a
Oh,
nightmare.
Tails will never let you come over again. Let's go with this first
Yeah.
one. Heck, man. Okay.
Yeah, at least by saying it, you can kind of control it.
Okay, guys, next one. Spend a year living in a submarine or spend a year living in a space station. Friggin' space station. The submarine sounds extremely claustrophobic. The heck am I gonna find underwater? I mean, I guess maybe there's treasure. Okay, you know what? Now I have to think. If there's treasure I can find by being in the submarine and I could, like, make a map, maybe I could handle being, like, in this tiny little underwater pressure capsule. I think I changed my mind. I'm gonna have to do the stupid
There's too
submarine.
much.
There's too much stuff.
There's
I
too
could
much water in
find
the
useful
submarine.
things for myself. I thought the space station at first because, like, I've been up on, like, Shadow and Maria's Ark before, and it's pretty nice. Except for the murdering happening up there. What about you, Sonic?
I'm gonna have to pick the space station. Put me on the Ark, because there's no way I'm staying around so much water. There's way more
Yeah.
space on the space station to run around on. The submarine is way too claustrophobic.
Yeah, that's the problem, but at least I could make like a map of the seafloor and then places I could revisit to go get the goods from the floor of the ocean.
Well, you can be weird and go in the ocean if you want.
I
I'm gonna
would
stay away from
become
that.
rich, and I understand why you would not want to do that. That sounds like your worst nightmare.
I don't even care about being rich. I don't need it. Why'd I want to do that?
Yeah, who knows what cool things I would find under there. Silver the Hedgehog said, Rouge, the sea is so dark. At least in space you have stars in the sun. I'd have like one of those big old water flashlight things. I don't know the technical terms.
Water flashlight?
It's like a beacon of light you shine off the front of your submarine. You're not just like barreling around in the darkness.
Oh my gosh.
Kaiju King said, submarine, it never specified that you can't leave it from time to time. Hey, yeah, who knows? Maybe
That's
you can just go around the...
point.
Smart.
If you want to live Subnautica, be my guest.
Oh, gosh. Let's see. Terror Lizard said, either way, I'd sleep through it. Just go to... You know what? You could hyper sleep your year away in space. Let's see. In a regular chat here, Kingston Williams said, would you guys rather have teleportation or time control? Well, we talked about the time control for me already, but I think technically I could make more use of teleportation. Like getting to, like I'm already fine without being able to control time, but I could just get somewhere freaking faster, that'd be nice. Sonic, you can practically teleport already.
I mean, if I have a Chaos Emerald, yeah, pretty much. I mean, Shadow does it all the time, but I prefer to run.
And
So, yeah, I can do it.
do you want that teleportation, like, all the time without the emerald, or do you want to be able to control time?
I think I'll get the teleportation. I think controlling time, you know, that's fine for a little while, but always being able to do that, I don't think I'm going to be able to experience life properly that way.
I see.
I'm not going to be able to live my life to the fullest.
Good point. Also, Hendrick Motorsports, thank you for the 5 Rouge Rubies. And they said, hasn't Eggman tried saving the world a couple of times, like when he tried helping against Metal Sonic on Sonic Heroes or when he helped Shadow? Eggman saves the world when the world exploding becomes inconvenient for him. If he can benefit from all of us freaking dying, he's totally fine with that. Normally when he flips, it's because it got inconvenient for him personally.
Most of the time where that happens too, he's part of the reason why it even happened in the first place.
He's usually like
At least he's somewhat cleaning up his mess, but...
Yeah, and heck, still doesn't mean Sonic wants to kiss the guy.
No, I don't want to kiss the guy. But I really don't want to kill Tails.
No, yeah.
So I gotta kiss Eggman.
Yeah, Tails, your life is on the line.
I bet his breath smells like rotten egg.
Oh my god. Maybe, I don't know. Claire Giles in regular chat says hello. Hello! Devin Miller,
Yo.
thank you for the 2 Rouge Rubies saying, would you rather face Perfect Gaia or Merlina? I've not met either of these personally. I feel like I could kick Merlina's butt. Didn't she have magic,
Yeah,
though?
it depends.
I can still do it. I bet I
Yeah,
could.
she's Merlin's granddaughter, so she knows a good bit of magic. Of course,
You know
I
what?
fought her
I just
before.
ripped the page
I
out
fought
the
them
book
both.
and crumple it up. Take that, Merlina. I'm just destroyed.
But you're inside the book. You can't do that.
Aw.
No, you're not. You're inside the book. You can't rip out the page. I mean,
Okay.
to be fair, you know, you're fighting a wizard compared to the dark god of the earth.
You know, I would still probably take my odds on fighting the wizard. I just gotta get up close. I got strong legs, man.
Yeah, that's probably the easier fight of the two.
Alright, so on the regular game here, I forgot which one of us we were picking, but it doesn't really matter. We'll pick yours.
Yeah, just pick one.
Yeah, everybody's got sea
Space
phobia.
Station.
No one wants to go find
No one.
lost treasure. Oh gosh, this is about
Who
live
wants
streams.
to go in the water? No.
I can find undersea treasure. Okay, would you rather live stream your entire life for everyone to see, or anyone around you can hear your thoughts for the rest of your life? I would get in trouble if people could hear my thoughts. I would rather live stream my life.
You're live streaming every single aspect of your life.
Yes.
You would have no privacy. That is, I don't know if I could do that.
That's unfortunate, but I don't want people. You know what's really a lack of privacy? Anyone near you being able to hear you, and like the way you can get out of that is if you like find some desert island to live on. I don't want to do that. My thoughts are cursed, like, Sonic. They are cursed.
Well, that sounds like that's not my problem.
How am I supposed to do like sneak up on Knuckles with like my thought process being completely like audible to him?
Just don't think.
Don't think. Don't think. Only
Just
act.
don't think. Yeah.
No thought. Head empty.
That's exactly what you gotta do.
Silver says, Sonic, you can mute the audio and block the stream. I think I'd still pick
It's for everyone.
I think I'd still pick the stream. I don't want people to hear what I think. I think important private things.
I mean, what you see with me is what you get, so I gotta pick being able to hear my thoughts.
Yeah, meanwhile, this is a continuation of Sonic spouting off nonsense constantly and annoying everyone around him. This time we're picking mine. Oh, we're all gonna be famous.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, no, we're not doing either of those.
Nah.
And I don't even want to know what the answer is. Oh.
Wow.
Wow, actually it was 50-50 and I hate that question, so we're not gonna answer it.
That is not acknowledged.
Meanwhile, Hendrick Motorsports, thank you for the 5 Rouge Rubies. They said, another question, would you rather have the powers of Ghost Rider or the Hulk? Spirit of Vengeance versus Super Strength? I'm not that familiar with Ghost Rider, to be honest. Was he played by Nicolas Cage one time? And like...
He was, yeah.
Oh, okay, if that's the guy.
I'm not too familiar with him myself. I know that the power passes around from person to person a lot. With the powers of the Hulk, I'm not sure if... Because there's got to be some specifications of how it works here. Is it just the powers of the Hulk, or do you have like the whole man-to-monster thing with the Hulk too? Because if it's just the powers, yeah, take that. If it's the man-to-monster, I think I'll take Ghost Rider.
Does Ghost Rider turn into like an on-fire skeleton motorcycle riding man against his will at any point?
I'm not sure. I'm not all that familiar with Ghost Rider.
Well, at least he
I'm
gets
pretty
to be
sure he doesn't
metal.
suffer as much as the Hulk does.
You'd think, yeah, maybe, I don't even know what Spirit of Vengeance means, but I can be full of vengeance sometimes. I'll pick Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I guess I'll pick Ghost Rider here.
Mastered UI Sonic said, what's with all these questions wanting you to broadcast your thoughts? Yeah. And Kawaii Girl was like, oh, okay, that was a spicy question. Yes, but I refuse that one. And let's see, welcome to the chat, J Foxfire, and Holy Rabbit 21, thank you for the 5 Rouge Rubies. They said, Sonic, would you rather go back to the world of Secret Rings for a year, or the world of Black Knight for a decade?
For a decade? Shoot, that's a long time. I think just for this one reason, I'll go back to the world of Secret Rings, because if I go back to the world of the Black Knight, they're going to try to put me back on a throne. So, no thank you.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather stay where I'm free.
And anyway, isn't Black Knight the universe where you got like this close to a villain arc? But for the good of the people, I guess. The heck were you trying to do?
Technicality.
By technicality, I must end you all.
I was the villain.
Oh my goodness.
But, whatever.
Well, here's
know
one.
what's right.
Here's an adjustment from me. If it was even a year in one place or the other, would you go back to what is that, like Camelot or whatever, or would you go back to where did the other place take place? Agrabah? I don't know.
The Arabian Nights.
Oh, yeah. If it was a year, one or the other, what would you choose?
I have a lot of affection for Camelot, but I think the world of the Arabian Nights has a lot more variety for me to kind of look into and explore. There's dinosaurs, jungles, oceans, everything there. Camelot is a lot more of the same.
Maybe a little more structured. Well, okay, even all things being equal, you'd rather go back to the Arabian Nights.
I mean, if for anything, the Arabian Nights has countless stories and adventures, so
That's true.
I think there's a lot more for me there.
All right, good answer, good answer. Did I miss something over here? No. That was from Faye Anderson. Thank you for the message. They were just saying, hey, I just want to say the Darkspine Sonic was an incomplete transformation.
Yes, that was. That was with only a few world rings.
Oh.
Not
Well,
a-
what would
not
have
a
happened
good
if you had
time.
the...
That was
a weird one for you. I did not experience you turning into that, so, like, I don't know what the ramifications would have been.
I can just say I was mostly really very angry that entire time. The world rings were responding to my emotions in that moment, so
Wow.
not a good moment in time. But I think if I had all the world rings, who knows? Maybe I would have turned into like some monstrosity like a Razor Jin did.
Wow. I think it's kind of interesting how half of your super forms are like either short-lived or incomplete evil forms that tap into your darker side, and then like the other half of them are like your good guy forms. But those ones are more complete, I think, because you're more tapped in with that side of yourself. How come I don't have a super form? This sucks. You suck, Sonic.
Maybe because you're not pure of heart.
Oh, what?
You don't have the pure heart to take advantage
I'm
of
gonna
the
beat you up.
emerald. Oh, get away from
I'm
me.
gonna beat you up and get out. Okay, fine.
Get away from me.
Oh, thank you, Minty Tales, for the $1.99. Rouge Ruby saying, I want to know who was tougher, Dark Gaia or the Titans? Well, I think maybe you were more emotionally conflicted about Dark Gaia, weren't you? Like, you didn't even know what the heck the Titans were when you were beating those things up.
Yeah, let's see. I think Dark Gaia is about on par, if not maybe a little stronger than the Titans. One thing is for sure, the very last Titan that the end was controlling there, that one was definitely stronger than Dark Gaia. So that one, yeah, absolutely. As for the others, I'd say Dark Gaia probably was stronger. I need the Chip's help for that one.
All right.
But no, even the Chaos Emeralds weren't enough for that last Titan.
I'm glad I didn't have to suffer through that adventure. And a quick
was
one,
rough, I tell you
real
that.
quick, from Luffy Creed in the chat was saying, Sonic and Rouge, would you rather date Riku from Kingdom Hearts or Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII? Are we talking, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 Riku? Cause, we're close in age at that point, cause, Riku is my husbando. And, like, not like first game Riku, he's a little young at that point, he's like 15? So that's a little young for me. So like, by the time he's like in KH3, we're like the same-ish age. So, that'd be my boy. Hey Sonic, you're like you're a little bit younger, so Riku's basically your same age. Or would you want to date Sephiroth?
I think I'd go for neither, honestly.
It's a would you rather you have to pick.
If I had to pick one,
Riku's not like
frankly,
like an evil maniac. He just got off the wrong track for a while.
Yeah, I think between Sephiroth and Riku, I probably have more in common with Riku.
Yeah. And real quick before we go back to the regular game, Holy Rabbit 21, thank you for the 2 Nux bucks. He said, imagine Rouge stealing the 7 world rings. I don't understand those very well, but they sound dangerous, so maybe I don't want them.
It has
Anyway.
a power that you should not mess with
Probably
whatsoever.
not. Like, I want shiny stuff, but I don't want shiny stuff that messes with, like, you know, my personhood. Anyway, Sonic, would you rather only be able to play your favorite game, or would you rather be able to play any game except for your favorite game?
Huh. What if my favorite game changes?
I guess, but I think somehow the magic of the question would know that it changed, so maybe it would shift, but like, that would suck. You're like, wow, this Sonic game is like, that just came out is the best one I've ever been in. This is amazing. Oh, and it just like shuts down. Your save file explodes. But at least you can play your old favorite game now.
Yeah, if it works like that, I think I'd have to go for the second one. But if it's not, I guess I'll go for only being able to play my favorite game.
I think I would still pick the second one, being able to play anything but my favorite, because, I mean, then I can have, like, nice nostalgic memories of my favorite game, or I can watch someone else play it. But, like, at least I can play lots of other kinds of games, like with my friends and stuff, so I think I'd pick the second one. Cutie T Cat said, you gotta gaslight yourself into having a game you hate be your favorite.
Would that work, though?
I don't know. You'd have to really truly believe it in your heart. Let's see. Super Striker Yoshi said, only my favorite, I guess. You know, I guess some games, like, if your favorite game is, like, a big, ever-evolving game, like, I don't know, like, there's MMORPGs and stuff, I guess as long as something like that kept updating, that'd be fun. Or, like, because it would continue to change, so you don't just keep beating the same thing over and over again.
Or if it's something like, I don't know, a Street Fighter, so you're constantly fighting opponents there. The replay comes from the challenge of your opponents.
God, you'd
It's not too different in
unbeatable.
a sense from actual martial arts.
If it's really the only game you could ever play, you'd get either sick of playing it, or you'd play it so much you'd get really good. Also,
Oh my
hey,
gosh,
happy
Sparky
birthday! Happy birthday, Murray React!
Happy birthday!
Yeah,
Hope you're having
I
a
see
good
what
day
you're
today.
talking about. Yeah, Sparky Raptor said me with Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate it so much, but I keep playing it while saying I like it.
It's such a love-hate relationship with that game.
We're gonna go with your answer this time. Let's see what everyone said. Okay, most people I think were kind of leaning toward the variety. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, Sonic, would you rather have to kill 5 strangers or kill 1 person you know? Well, you know.
Do I get any context behind the people
This is
beforehand?
it's a basic question. They didn't say you have to kill 1 person you like.
You know what? Fair.
I've got enemies,
What
man.
if I just kill
I've
one
got
person
enemies.
I've already killed? What if I just choose the one person I've already killed?
Who'd you kill, Sonic? Should I not be asking?
King Arthur.
Oh! Did you really, like,
I
just
straight
walk
up
up and
actually
stab a
just
dude?
killed King Arthur.
What the heck? That's messed up.
No, I slayed him.
What? Jeez, man.
I mean, he turned out to be an illusion the entire time, but
That
it was an illusion still
basically
real. That was an
doesn't
actual
count.
person.
Yeah, Dustin the Wind said they didn't indicate whether the person you know has to be an enemy or a friend. I mean,
Yeah. So
half the
gotta
people
be
I
an
would
enemy.
like, yeah, half the people I would slay are like robots, and I don't know if that counts either.
That goes into a lot of
Yeah, there's a lot of like.
lot of deep, profound questions.
Well, it didn't say we had to explain ourselves. I would kill someone I know, but you can bet it would be some jerk. I don't want to like kill 5 strangers. They didn't do anything to me. Like, they
What if
deserve to
you-
live and have fine lives doing whatever the heck it is they're doing.
What if you meet the stranger and now they're a person you know?
A stranger's just a friend you haven't met. I think they would just, like, they'd just drop dead somewhere in the world and you'd never know.
Yeah.
Blue Force said,
sounds
King
like
Arthur doesn't count. He's not real.
Hey! he was real to me.
Oh, Sean Full Dark said, geez, Eggman, you get so many lethal enemies. I don't even know if it's Eggman I would kill exactly. I'd have to decide. I'd keep that in my back pocket and really think about it. Oh, that'd be a horrible idea. Just imagine
Yeah.
using a power like that on impulse.
That would be... Oh no.
Shadow
so
just freaking
dangerous.
kicks the door down and scares the heck out of me. I'm like, ah, use the power! Like, I just killed the ultimate life form because you like busted a door down and scared me. Great, great. I think we're kind of leaning in this direction. That's interesting
in
that it's
peace,
like half and
Shadow.
half. Ooh, look at this one, guys. Never have to work again or never have to clean again. Clean! I like to work,
Never have to
honestly.
work.
Sonic doesn't want to have
Less
to work.
work means more... Less work means more adventure.
I guess so. I find my work satisfying, so there's that. But, you know, I know what Omega is gonna say if he was watching right now. Omega, I do my chores sometimes. I'm just bad at them. And you're so good at them. You're like a
You're the
vacuum
worst
cleaner.
roommate.
I'm
You are
sorry.
the worst kind of roommate.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Omega. I love
At
you.
least wash your dishes.
I'm gonna wash them in the morning. I'm busy. I'm sleepy
They all
after I
say.
eat. I'm sleepy after I eat. You know who's even worse? Shadow. Shadow is horrible. He leaves garbage everywhere. It's no wonder Infinite roasted
Aw, you know
us
how to
about
get
our
him to
apartment.
clean up after himself?
How?
Just feel like... Alright, going on my cleaning training arc, I'm gonna be the ultimate cleaner. He's gonna hear ultimate, and the words are gonna ring in the back of his head, and he's gonna be like, no, only I can be the ultimate. And he's gonna start doing all your chores for you.
Oh my god. Oh, hang on. Would
Crack the
you-
code.
This one is easy enough for me to type in. Never have to work again, or never have to clean again. That one, I think I can pull the chat straight up with that one, and we'll see what they say too.
Ah, I think I know which one it's probably gonna be.
Hard to say. And let's see. Nightshade said cleaning is considered work, and if you never work again, the cleaning variable is taken. Oh, well, that's one way of thinking it. I was thinking
Ooh.
like a career type, like make money job. Nobody's paying me anything to like clean the carpet, okay?
What if never have to work, never have to work out? Oh, crack the code as well. Another one. Cheat
have to
spot
work
it.
out. All of that sounds terrible. I like to work out. You think that I have powerful fighting legs for like no reason? I work out for this body, okay? I enjoy the feeling of working hard and feeling strong.
I get it. Just like how I like to run around. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't really
that's
consider it
true.
working out because it's just
Yeah, it's,
really
like, fun for
casual
you,
exercise.
so.
Really, it's like it's not even working out. I don't break a sweat.
Yeah, it's true. You'd have to run like really hard. I have no idea what you would have to do to break a sweat on a run, because that's right, you don't.
Yeah, never.
And Holy Rabbit 21, thanks for the 2 Rouge Rubies. They said, my favorite game is Soul Calibur 3. So they chose the second one. And Devin
Hey,
Miller,
that's
thank
a
you
pretty
for the
good
5 Rouge Rubies. They said, would you rather have your favorite Pokemon as a friend or have a legendary Pokemon but be able to 100% control it? I would just want my favorite to be my friend. Yeah, I don't want...
Yeah!
Because, if your favorite Pokemon happens to be a legendary, then that's cool too. And then it's your friend, so it wants to be around you. Rather than to have, like, the most powerful Pokemon at your disposal, but it's, like, a relationship where you're in charge of it. I'd rather, have, like, a Swoobat for a friend. Be great.
That's your favorite?
It's adorable. I like a lot of them. I never really thought about what my favorite is, but you can guess why I like a Swoobat. Excellent.
Bad. So easy to figure out.
She's beautiful. She's got a little hard nose. And Holy Rabbit, thank you for the 2 Rouge Rubies saying, be simple and clean. That brings us back around to our chat poll. Let me see. What is this? Go away. I don't want a weird chat summary. I want to see the poll. I want to see the poll. You know what? YouTube's trying new stuff right now.
I can see the poll. Most people, 51% never have to clean again. 49% never have to work again. Huh.
YouTube.
That's
thank you.
a little surprising to me.
Yeah, I've got, like, me ending it, it's pretty 50-50 around the time I hit it. Yeah, I got, like, 50 and 49. Where'd that last 1% go? What the heck's going on here?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so, Sonic, you said never have to work again?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, how can it be 50% on one of them and 49 on the other? That
I don't
ends up
know.
being
That's
like
what
a
I was
total
saying.
of 99.
Oh god. Okay,
Wait.
Sonic, would you rather drink a shot of hot sauce or drink a shot of soy sauce?
I want to say soy sauce, but I think hot sauce would be really funny.
I'll take the soy sauce because the hot sauce will hurt and the soy sauce will just be disgusting. I really love hot sauce and soy sauce. It's just one of them would be like both of them would be hard to like drink a whole cup of it. But like the hot sauce would then result in pain and my mascara running.
Oh gosh, that'd be a problem.
It sure would. Oh no, Agent Dawn says soy sauce. Fisa said, I'd drink the soy sauce. And Tardis225 said, I'd drink hot sauce already.
Oh, oh no.
Oh no, and Crossman
That's how I
said they'd
imagine
throw
someone
up from both.
sounding when they drink hot sauce.
Yeah. Sonic says, drink a shot of hot sauce. Oh, 50-50. Ooh.
Wow, okay.
Wow. Okay. Would
Be
you
cool
rather...
but dumb, yeah!
Would you rather be
Let's
not
go.
cool but smart, but be cool and dumb?
Nah, be cool and dumb.
Oh, this is hard for me because I really enjoy being cool, but like I actually value being intelligent. Sonic, you can be a himbo, but that's not a good look on me. I'm supposed to be a secret agent. I have to be smart.
Well, I'm sorry you're not cool.
Man, I gotta be...
Truly is a tragedy.
I have to be a nerd, but that's alright. I value my intelligence
Nerd.
more than my cool factor.
Guys, look at this nerd.
Shut up, dumbo! See, look, lots of people enjoy having brain.
Wow, really?
Oh, how about this? Do you want to be short and buff or tall and skinny? Buff.
Huh.
I'm gonna be short and
That's
buff.
hard to pick.
I'm already kind of like ripped. I got muscle definition.
Already, like, condensed with power.
Yeah, I'm built like a rock, baby. I'm like
a
a
rock.
diamond cut. Yeah, like a rock.
Oh gosh, I think tall but skinny, that would let me, you know, kind of be a little more nimble and agile.
I suppose so. I don't know. What kind of... Is that the sort of body runners have? I guess we're just, we're
Typically,
focusing in on... Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, they don't necessarily have to be tall, but runners generally tend to have, like, a different muscle definition that's a little more on, like, the lithe side. Whereas someone who's like a kickboxer like me, like we got buff muscle, so
You gotta have those strong punch and kicking muscles.
yeah. And I mean, I guess like compared to
they're
Topaz,
very different
I'm already
muscles.
short. They are, yes. You know what? That's interesting. You and I are both very leg day like exercisers, but we're aiming for such like totally different goals. You're like cardio and I'm power kicking.
Yeah. Oh man, cardio got so many benefits.
Yeah, and Roly Polio 4 said, wait, short by human standards? Because all of you already are. Nah, I'm thinking Mobian standards because, Sonic being as tall as, like, Topaz and then, like, running around, it sounds a little creepy. Just long Sonic.
Man, I'll just be like the same height as Cream's mom.
Oh, you know what? She's, like, she has an unusual amount of height. Like, she's very tall. Compared to the average for us. Like, the average for us is around, like, 4 feet? Like, 3 to 4? And then Vanilla, I've never measured her before, but she's, like, Vector's height. Vector is, like, tall naturally as well.
Yeah, a little under.
And Devin Miller, thank you for the 5 Rouge Rubies. They said, would you rather face a random Pokemon or a random Digimon? I don't know. As always, it depends on which one it is, because the RNG on that could really be in your favor or not, because there's like, you know, the earliest Digivolutions, sorry, for Digimon, like, you might be fighting little baby blob fella, or you could be fighting like freaking like War Metal Greymon or something huge, and then same thing could happen to you with Pokemon. It's like, ooh, look, a Metapod. Or you could just have, like, Arceus show up and stomp you into the ground.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You get, like, a Magikarp, or you either get Magikarp or you get God.
You know what? I think the odds are a little bit funnier in Pokemon, so I picked that one. I'll fight the Pokemon.
I think Pokemon's generally a little bit easier to combat with. Digimon are actually really strong. But yeah, no, there's the potential of also just randomly fighting God. I'm so sorry for your luck if that's what ends up happening.
You're gonna say I'm sorry for your loss. Oh. Coco Noe said, pretty sure your foot would break if you started kicking a Metapod. You don't have to, like, kick it like a soccer ball. You can just stomp down. I don't actually want to kill a Metapod, alright? Just keep hardening. Like, oh, my freaking heel! My boot!
I never want to hear the words of, like, stomping on a Metapod ever again.
It's a little violent, and
There's
Marie,
nothing but violent. Are you okay?
You know, well, hey, guess what? If you're in a Pokemon battle and you've got, like, your Ponyta fighting a Metapod, what do you think is happening when it uses Stomp or Double Kick or something? That's literally what they're doing. They're just, like, trying to kill each other. And thank you, Marie React, for the 5 Rouge Rubies, saying about the, about long Sonic. This feels like it's either going to be Ugandan Knuckles or Sonic on this type of choice.
Oh my gosh, the image of Long Cat, but it's me.
You know what? The most cursed fan art could come from commentary like that. Fiery SDY
Oh
said,
my
what
gosh.
did I walk into? I guess you'll find out. And
This
Holy
has
Rabbit,
been 8th stream.
I will get that question in just a second. Let's do another one of these. And oh yeah, Sonic, when do you have to go today? Because you weren't able to stay very long today, right?
Yeah, no, let me see what time we're at, actually.
It's 7 minutes past the hour.
7 minutes past the hour, huh?
Yeah.
I could probably do 5 more minutes before I gotta start doing some prep on my side.
Okay, alright, sounds good.
Got
Alright
some
guys,
stuff
we can
to
go like 5 more minutes, so let's do one of these again. What did they say? Okay, most people want to have a runner's bod like Sonic.
Or they just don't want to be
well,
short.
You know what? This is weird for you humans in the chat, but not for us. But even so,
yeah.
I think maybe, I don't want you guys to have to answer that question. So I don't even want to know what the result of that would be. Oh my god, it's a 50-50 on that one. Anyway.
Wow.
I
my
mean,
gosh,
it's different
no
for me
way.
and Sonic. I mean, we know, like, I actually don't really know many dog Mobians personally. Like, I know multiple
really not.
cats, though.
There was a few in the Resistance.
Yeah, like, I just didn't get
Yeah.
to know them as well. Like, there's Gadget, he kind of counts, even though he's, like, technically a wolf. But
I mean, they're of the same family, but I mean, that's like
Yeah.
saying rodents and rodents.
it's true.
Mice and
yeah,
rats.
We moved ahead on that question for your guys' sake. It's not weird for me and Sonic, but it's weird for you guys. So, moving on. Although Holy Rabbit, thanks for the 2 Rouge Rubies saying, imagine Professor Pickle as a Mobian. I don't even know what he would be. Like some kind of a
let's
gecko.
see, he's pretty-
Like an old gecko.
A gecko. Is there let's see, what? Oh wait, I wonder if he could be a kappa. Like they like cucumbers a lot, and he's always eating cucumbers. It's not a real
Whoa.
animal, but like it's a mythical creature. He could be that.
Close enough. Alright, this one's a little bit difficult. Would you rather listen to music from the 80s and 90s or listen to music from the 2010s and 2020s? I'm not sure what the musical eras for you humans are. I'm just gonna go with let's listen to the 90s music.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
no, am I
listening to
gonna miss
music
out
from
on
the
Lady
2010s
Gaga?
and 2020s.
Yeah, dang it, I have
Yeah,
to
you
switch.
are.
I'm gonna miss out on Gaga if I
Yeah.
go with the 90s. Alright. 2010s and 2020s for me too.
2010s and 2020s. There's way too much like good stuff out there. At that point, you can already. Can't you listen to 80s and 90s stuff at that point too? Because you know it's in the future.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think we're going with this one. Thank you, Lord Adrian. I'll check on that very soon. There's at least there's a couple in there actually. And let's see. Sonic, would you rather have a gaming laptop or a gaming PC? Well, I mean, are they the same
I like
power?
the idea of a gaming PC way more, but considering how I'm always on the move, a gaming laptop is the more ideal one.
Yeah, that's sort of my situation too, because like I don't have a lot of time to just like sit like at the desktop and do games, so I think I'd be on this side as well. All right.
Yeah.
And let's see. All right, let's say this is the last one of these ones, and then we'll get the few that we had from like the chat, because we got some Nux Bucks that I have to read. Sonic, would you rather be stranded on a desert island alone, or be stranded on a desert island with someone you hate?
You know, I think I gotta pick alone.
You'd rather spend time by yourself, buddy.
Hey, contrary to popular belief, I actually spend a lot of time by myself.
I guess that's true.
There's a reason why we're always saying long time no see.
That's true. Honestly, I'd have to do the same thing because, as much of a social creature as I am, like being with someone I hate the whole time, the only thing that could possibly provide me is 1, stress, but then also 2, at least my life purpose being stranded on that island for the rest of my life would be to antagonize the person I got stuck with. So it would be like a mutual situation of us ruining each other's stupid island life. But honestly, I think I'd rather have a more relaxing time than that. I don't need that kind of drama, so that's what I would pick. Even though, like,
That
the
would
second
make
one,
sense.
if there was a chance of being, like, if I was more sure that we'd be eventually rescued, being there with someone I hate, I think I could handle that for a while. But if there's a possibility of being there forever, I'd rather have my own sense of peace. I'll like make arch nemesis with like a freaking seagull or something.
My worst enemy, the seagull.
That thing stole my
Always flying
fish!
around.
And thank you,
Oh,
Holy
man,
Rabbit,
getting
for
fish and
the
chips,
5.
the seagulls keep stealing them.
Those jerks. Holy Rabbit 21,
It's the
thank
worst.
you for the 5 Rouge Rubies saying, would you both rather be isekai'd to a world of your gender-bent characters or to a world of your human versions of yourselves, but the humans are Mobians? Alright, I gotta think on that for a second. Do we want to go to a world where, like, there's a guy version of me and a girl version of you? Or do we want to go to a world where us and all of our friends are human beings and other humans we know like Eggman are Mobians?
I'm assuming we're not like replacing our version of ourselves
Yeah,
in
I
that
think
world.
it sound like by isekai, it sounds like we're meeting ourselves in those worlds.
Yeah, frankly, I think the human one sounds really interesting. I want to
think-
know what I look like as a human.
Yeah, I think that's where I would want to go too because it's more different. I think that I would be super cool as a human, so I'd want to meet
Yeah.
myself,
Oh,
and I'd want to
man.
see what kind of Mobian Eggman would turn into.
He's the actual egg.
Oh my gosh, Egg Mobian! It's just a freaking ostrich egg. He just never hatched.
Oh my god, he's just an egg with like arms and legs.
Big baby.
He's like he never hatched fully out of his egg.
Oh my gosh, what a jerk. Oh, and Lord Adrian,
I
thank
can
you
see it now.
for the 20 Rouge Ruby saying, Sonic and Rouge, would you rather be tiny and get held by a normal-sized Amy or get caught by a mini giant cream? I'm having trouble parsing this. Sonic, do you want to be
I'm
would
quite
you
confused.
would you rather be tiny and get caught by sorry, I have to think. Okay, do you want to be tiny and have Amy protecting you, or do you want to be normal but then like have like Cream is humongous?
Why is Cream humongous?
I don't know.
I mean, nothing changes if Cream is humongous.
I guess it's just her problem then, and instead of it being your problem. Whose problem is it gonna be?
In that case, I guess I'll make it my problem. I can't put
Alright.
the problem with someone else.
And Tails will figure out how to fix both of those situations, aight?
Yeah, at least I suppose being small, new opportunity for adventure.
Ant-Man!
Going to like the small world. Ant-Man, yeah.
And Roly Poly
perfect.
4, thank you for the 5 Nux Bucks and the 77 Sonic cents saying, Rouge, would you rather have $500,000 on a debit card that you could never lose and it could never be stolen, or $5 million all in pennies? $5 million is an awful lot of money, and I could fill a money bin with it like Scrooge McDuck. So I would get all those pennies, and just slowly over time, I'd bring him in and cash them. It's more work, but if I like make a good system for myself, I can keep a lot of that money in pennies. And who's gonna go in there and just like start scooping jars of pennies out of my money bin? That sounds vindictive and like a lot of trouble. So I'm not gonna get robbed.
Wait, if you have that many pennies, aren't you like causing inflation? I don't think it's going to be worth that actual amount.
Not my problem. The inflation's everyone else's problem. I got $5 million. Murray reacts to, don't pennies get lost easily?
Fair enough.
Yeah, they would get lost easy, but I'd have a money bin like Scrooge. Like, those gold coins he has, what if those are pennies? We don't know how much those
Oh my
coins are
gosh.
worth. I'd just make them extra shiny.
True.
I'd have so much money I could pay people to like shine the pennies, and it would just be like this treasure trove. Really Polio 4 said Rouge is so real. I'm sorry. I suppose others might be nicer than me, but not my problem, man. Well, okay.
Man.
I think we better start wrapping it up here because Sonic's gotta go and do all of his running amok. And I think we had like 3 minutes anyway before like the hard cut on that. So everybody, thank you. This has been a lot of fun, very strange, and it only got cursed a couple of times, which I guessed it was gonna, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, not as many times as I thought it would.
Yeah,
So we got out pretty good.
yes, I think so. Well, thank you, everyone. I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday, and thank you for your questions. Thank you for participating alongside us. Dustin the Wind said, I'm glad it didn't get as cursed as I thought. It could have been so much worse, like so much worse, but actually it wasn't that bad. Maybe 3 kind of weird ones, and then we were good to go. All right, bye,
Yeah.
everybody, and goodbye, Sonic.
See you later, Rouge. Catch you later, everybody.
Oh,
See
wait.
ya.
Hold on.
You're
Wasn't
not beating me up.
Wasn't I gonna kill you for some reason? Well, what did you say? I forgot. I forgot
guys,
what you said.
I think it's time to go.
What did you say? What did you say? I'm supposed to beat you up, and I don't remember why.
No.
Get over here.